Welcome back to ABR Factor. It's me, your boy, Chris. It's me. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Alright, we've gone further into the facility. Well, I have, but we're in this together, so yeah. We So, I had an unfortunate encounter with a beast of sorts. And, yeah, super, you know? It's great. It's great. Chains. Always gotta be on the lookout for new materials. The lights. They brought my own though. So how about that apples? Probably be some of those smaller monsters in here, so I'm just have to be careful as I go on. I want to unlock as much as I can before I actually get anywhere. Nicer to take on the thing I died to with an actual ranged weapon like my pistol. But I do not have access to my pistol for lack of bullets. Okay, and run. And jump, and jump. Run. No. I feel like stamina used to replenish a lot faster. Huh. One of the containment zones is open. IS-1057.
All business preparations will be reset. 3, 2, 1.
Interesting. So that specific one was supposed to be a unique color of paint. My goddamn spooky mess. I can't do anything with that yet. If I'm correct, I'm probably going to find a computer with information on this particular fancy man. Any sort of bullets, and there are some bullets. Ask and you shall receive. cautious with that one because they have a tendency to cause you to bleed out really quickly. I feel like I'm missing something here. Looks like not everything is staying in their cages. Unfortunate. Okay, we'll come back to that one in a bit. No subject. Sank. Something should be in here. The glowing shard. The glowing shard. Nothing in that containment unit. Let's see. Eventually I will get to learn what these symbols mean, and I'll come back. Light. Chestnut. Okay. That leads to that way. I don't want to go that way, so let's go up. Something to do with time. The time break. Let's see. I want to see the time preparation bees. Carbuncle. Yellow paint. IS 1057 yellow paint, designation Jura, containment protocol, precise methods for containing remain unknown. IS 1057 is thus far believed to appear randomly, although there is a statistically significant quantity of reports by people who were, at the time of sighting, lost or uncertain of their destination. So a yellow can of paint appears before those who are lost. Weird. Now let's see what this time break is. The time bomb. Sector project. The Kiss Colon machine. Containment protocol. IS-0053 is resistant to all known conventional containment systems and procedures. While no fatal incidents have been reported, GISP protocols advise moderate caution when interacting with the subject. Environment management has deemed this entity low risk but do not recommend ingesting any of the contents disgorged. So it is a living can machine. Sank. Containment protocols. It is essential to personal. Let me try that one more time. It is essential to personnel safety that all research into IS-0014 remain non-contact until further notice. Bringing any physical items or objects into close proximity with the subject is prohibited. Personal physical contact with the subject must not occur. Observe a perimeter of at least 3 feet from the subject at all times. Non-invasive or EM study is permitted, but appears almost entirely ineffective. So I'm guessing if you get too close to it, you stop. No subject. That's an interesting symbol. What are you? Looks like a gem of sorts. Interesting. I'm sure it is something absolutely horrifying. Let's go to the top. Actually, one below the top, I see. No subject. No subject. Sank. Sight. The hate-inducing table. The effects of IS-0513 diminish rapidly with visual distance. As such, all personnel are directed to avoid looking directly at the subject except for specific or approved research purposes. This is likely more information about this top there. Okay, so I need to find it again. So this table, if you get too close to it, I see, induces just deadly hatred. I'm guessing you will try and kill anyone you can get your hands on type scenario. So fun on a bomb. No subject. No subject. But we've got something here. Morto. Heart. It's a plant. Interesting. IS-0333. So beautiful. Let's go. Okay. So, I'm not going to go too far into this one because that right there is a turret gun. And, yeah, I think it's just a little bit rough. Looks like almost every part of my body except for my head is completely broken. This one's door seems to be closed, and yet it has still forced its way through. That's wonderful. No subject. Crucis. Amnesia threshold. I'm guessing that is an obvious option, right? More obvious what it does. Type scenario. Access to IS-0017 is granted only by express permission of Emirate Manager T. Anderson. Personnel granted access are forbidden to pass through IS-0017. Any gate staff determined to have breached these provisions will be subject to formal disciplinary action proceedings, regardless of their mental state or recollection of events. Any investigation into the function of IS-0017 must conform with these protocols. So, if you pass through, you forget everything. Gotcha. That's kind of the same with the SCP. It's not all like Cthulhu's and just horrific monsters. It's also it's more one of my favorites. There goes my legs. One of my favorites is there's this snail who believes himself to be a British explorer from the 1980s, and he will not believe you if you say otherwise. He will also have some degree of proof. He will tell you his place of residence, who he's worked for. He's a very, very talkative snail. But they're unsure of where he came from, if he's actually, or was actually, a British explorer and everything else. It's interesting. I'm explaining it well, but that's because I'm still having trouble. Oh, it's one of the, what, well, he does not want to be in there. Come on out, buddy. Alright. So this is the second floor. Which one was this one? Can I not stop at this floor? Painting. Interesting. You have to, it's a perimeter. It does something. IS0042. That's that one. Did I miss this one? Did I go through the amnesia doorway? Or did I just skip one side? I remember the time break. I guess I just skipped one side, yeah. That says a lot about my brain. If I had one. But what I was getting at before, again, is that it isn't all about the danger. Sometimes it's humor. Sometimes the things they are containing are really just goofy little objects or what have you. The reason they contain them is just a case. Like, yes, the snail that thinks he's a British explorer is safe now, but what if it isn't always that way? What if that changes and they didn't contain it? And so they contain anything they can, much to the detriment of the employees working there. Another fan favorite is this, there's this very hateful, incredibly intelligent alligator type creature that is impossible to kill. They have used other anomalies to try and kill it, but to no avail. Even circumstances where they would send it to a different dimension, it will always somehow find its way back. If I take a hit, I'm dead. I just go down. He's giving off a lot of radiation too, that's something. Thank goodness he's so limited in his range. I swear the stamina bar in this used to be a lot better. You're still following me. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
dispatch our TR teams to further regions of Antiverse 2. They return with new specimens.
Most of them variations of a few basic forms. When introduced to the gate facility, these organisms continue to evolve rapidly, acquiring new behaviors. It is my theory that the entry details are responsible. How far this evolution will extend remains to be seen.
We haven't yet captured a complete specimen of 139. Dr. Fool took a sample of its dust. But this raised more questions than answers. Foremost, 139 appears primarily to be a host, perhaps not an individual. Pendleton theorizes 139 may be suffering an infection. They require tests to ensure no cross-contamination occurs. If true, we're unsure whether its behaviors are innate to the original being, or a byproduct. This tangled web, really.
Okay, let's keep going. I'm not sure how to handle this. I wanted to send a note to all staff working with IS-0093, but, well, you know the problem. I'm unaware of any problem. Exactly, that's the point. It's impossible to even talk about it. The research is getting impossible. We've established protocols. So long as no one's informed, they're safe. Now talking about it is the point, let alone vaccinating people. Rajek knew what he was doing. Be patient. It may be slow, but it's worth the caution. Imagine what would happen if this thing got loose. What thing? Exactly. Sometimes I get tired of the mysteries, you know. That's why we're here. That's the science we're doing. But there's just moments when I've had enough, like 0166, for example. What do we actually know? It's made of some kind of crystal, but no one knows what sort. It's 3 times heavier when it's upside down. No one knows why. And for some reason, it was hidden inside the goddamn Berlin Wall. Surprise, surprise. We have no idea how it got there. There's reasons for all of these things, even if we don't know them yet. I know, but just occasionally, sometimes, it can feel like we know nothing at all about any of the stuff around us. And I start questioning everything. I probably just need more sleep. AJ, I have an inquiry about Dr. Yeager's project. He seems to have access to some rather exotic equipment, even by gate standards. Who's funding his research? No one talked to me about it. For that matter, does he actually work for us? He doesn't appear in any employee files. Yeager knows what he's doing, Michael, and he's extremely useful. That's all I can tell you now, I'm afraid. But he's a nice guy. Chris Yeager. Yeah. So open that up.
This is Dr. Derek. When I visited Dr. Stern's laboratory today, he was acting oddly, even by his standards. He seemed extremely agitated, speaking too fast for Fauci.
I saw the empty can from IS-53. I would have thought a man of Dr. Stern's apparent intelligence would know better than to imbibe beverages from a dispenser that appears literally from nowhere, restocks itself, and cannot be turned off. I will be pushing Anderson to review the protocols that allow such a device to sit in an open hallway.
So even though it is a soda machine, it just appeared out of the blue. It cannot be contained, and no one knows what effects the sodas will have on people. So they tend to not want people to enjoy them. Well, people are still trying to enjoy them, despite this. The carbuncle. This is pretty dangerous, but there's gotta be something to this section. Maybe I can get to a different section this way. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that. Yep, I understand. Okay, let's see if I can find where I just was. Let's find Washington, D.C.'s prevalent are withered sounds. Thankfully, I opened that door before I moved on. You always gotta unlock a shortcut. This is broken, so I'm dipping in. Can get down there through this tunnel. Stuff back. Okay. So what's in this one? Let's go into the very short cave. And just get skills every time you do something. And somewhere I found a carbon. That was weird. Carbons generally quite weird. I wonder if I can open that way from the other side. There's a carbuncle again. I don't want to deal with the carbuncle. I don't want to deal with you either, by the way. Okay, it's dead. So far I'm not super finding a use for this place. Maybe I break open this box. I got a grinder disc. Of course I can already do before. Okay. So I think I just can't avoid it any longer. I've got to work on getting the tier 3 keypad hacker. It's just I'm not able to go do some shenanigans without it. Just afraid of danger. I got killed by a goddamn pest. It was a mecha pest, but still, it was just a pest. Doing amazing. Too low. And one thing that I will need for the keypads will be to get the computer, the processors out of. Is this a shortcut. That guy has a chain shotgun. No thank you. Where the fuck did you even come from? Come on. Yeah. Just where you belong. On the ground. Like a dog. I feel like I'm just taking all of the wrong routes I could have feasibly taken. Okay. Let's go. Got some materials. That one. I'm gonna go back to base and make 2 of the spin blades because those particular backtracking a lot. It's really hard to keep up a continuous conversation with nothing in particular. Well, you can't. You know what? I'm going to take a small pause to just spray stuff up my nose. A little bit. see if I can bring it better. Yeah, you know, other streamers, they keep the energy pumping the entire way. They're double dicking it all the way to completion. Me, I just spent who knows how long just waltzing away like nothing were there. But I can bring it better. So that's good, right? I traded your enjoyment for my ability to breathe. Hey, robot. Ah, son of a bitch. I just wanted to be your friend. Taking it, I think I needed to go the other way. Again, rude. Please stop following me. I kind of want to turn this area into my base because I love all those aquariums. They're really cool. I'm just backing myself into a corner. I figured taking its hit was better than taking the robot's hit. Okay. I've literally now
Dr. Derek Mansfield,
locked myself into a corner. That's
Discovered a
great.
direct observation from the targeted subject arrests 091 movement. It then deviates. Where it goes,
Of course, he's still here.
but it returns 3 or 4 hours
Absolutely
later,
fantastic.
seeking out the original subject. We dosed Dr. Stern with a CNS to keep him awake, but he has to sleep at some point. And then, well, we're not entirely sure.
I am so bad at remembering where things are. I know I've said that, and I will continue to say that just more and more throughout your time with me. But good googly moogly. What's up, dude? Please don't shoot me with your laser beams. Hey, I somehow found it. God, I'm so glad I changed down the volume. You little bitch. You dirty, dirty pork sausage. I have no idea what it is. So since this one's functioning already, it's obviously kind of worth it. Really looking forward to killing that other one. That's a really harsh on it. It's a pinch of praise. Oh, would you look at that? I could have been doing stuff to make this thing better. Oh, that would have been just absolutely amazing. Well, we'll get to that another time. I need to make my hacking device. So first I need to find out what it requires. It requires 2 of these. I thought I had some. Wire. Let's see if I do. Oh, hey, buddy. I'm paying attention. I've seen you. Good boy. So the Layak is a being that only appears before one person at all. And it'll keep getting closer and closer and closer to that person. And if that person never pays the Layak attention, the Layak will get angry and it will try and kill that person. All you have to do is pay a couple moments of attention, and it will shift back into its dimension and fuck off. Okay. I need to screw in another hose. Screw several more hoses. So I need 1 more of these reinforced hoses. Beautiful. Okay. Okie dokie. I need a power cell. I've got one. And military electronics. I did not realize this one was going to be so relatively easy to get. It's actually quite nice. For now, though, I'm going to leave some of this electronic equipment back here. I know there was a great deal more thought put into where I put everything before, but sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. I'm trying at least. Okay. So I technically don't need a second Chompinator. This is more of a personal matter. I do not appreciate being raw dogged. But I also don't want to collect those items, so I'm just going to use this hammer to keep it effective. Just whittle that little son of a bitch down to nothingness. I also need to kill a few of these zealots, the crusaders who came to shut this place down. I need their delicious, delicious technology. Let's get some food because my guy's gonna whine about it. It's entirely different from the thing that I just was looking at. Is that tier 4? This is tier 2. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was what was being done. Gotcha. There's a tier 3. Can I make that? I can make that. Okay, so I need 2 military. Not so bad. Not so bad. I need a memory brick, quantum glass, and a projection matrix. I don't know how to make any of them yet. So, effectively, I still can't do shit about it. Okay. I'm going for computer. Maybe unintentionally stuffing myself into a corner. I keep spinning around and around and around and around. I'm like a Chompinator, except I have no point. Yeah, this stamina thing, he couldn't have been that bad before. He's just slipping right past me. Like, oh, well, he minded up just saving me the trouble. I'm sure he will. Oh, broke my camera. Yeah, the guy is, one of the anomaly sodas in it. Maybe that's what made it, go stupid. I really should have paid attention to what I could have learned from it. I don't suppose you would just not pay attention. He tried. He definitely tried. Can't go that way. I've gone the other way and there's no direction it can take me. This leads to the broken, the Synctron. Okay. I squandered enough here.